Hi, everybody. This is what I look like when I'm home, okay? Just thought I'd give you a little appearance of like the best side that Greg gets to see of me. All right. So here we are. It's another day in paradise. And I just remembered that I wanted to wash this bathrobe as I just went down and started a load of laundry. Oh, silly me. Well, I suppose there'll be more laundry. That's how it happens. So it's April here. April flowers. Wait, April showers bring May flowers. And so it's pouring, and I do have to get out to the store today. This is my big day. Come on. Don't take it away from me. My frother, I use a Ninja bullet blender, and that's what I put my coffee in. Not my black cuppa. Do you have your black cuppa? Hurry up. Go get it. Come on, make sure it's hot enough. This is an organic blend from Allegra, from the Whole Food store. And I don't use my real good stuff when I'm having black. It all tastes the same to me, like black coffee. There's nothing exciting. So I do need to go out and get another blender. It started making a high-pitched noise, and then it started putting black shavings from the screw on top into the coffee. That's probably not a good idea, right? So that's big on my list of things I need to do today. And you thought I didn't have a life, right? So it was funny. A couple of days ago, I was having a fat day, and a fat in my head day, that body dysmorphia, looking naked in the mirror and going, what happened? What happened? What is different? You're not eating anything different. And in 2 days, I'm back to feeling lean and mean again and tight. So what gives with our bodies anyway, right? Maybe it was this snow that turned to rain that just came in. I don't know. But our bodies are sure crazy things. I felt fat. I had convinced myself I was fat. No, I haven't used the scale since February. And so anyway, I just have that hope that I'm like Kelly Hogan, who's like half my age, and that, after my body gets enough nutrients made up from all the years that I was eating sugar and carby things, that it begins to release some of whatever it is that's making me have those fat moments in my head. But I can still fit into my newer, smaller jeans that, it's so funny, thinking like, I have to wear buttoned, zippered pair of jeans today. I do when I go to work. I wear these jeans when I go to work, and I will wear them probably today to get that blender. So it's just a reminder, because I've always said, don't trust your scale, trust how your favorite pair of jeans fit, right? And so that's what I'm going on. I haven't been able to do the rebounder. I went to get a tubby, and I grabbed onto the railing, and for some reason my hand slipped off of it, and down I went on the tiled floor. Oh my God, was I in pain. The cats didn't wake up. Greg didn't wake up. I was getting ready for my non-shift at the police department. And I'm much better than I was, although I know that I fell. But thank goodness I didn't break anything. I got osteoporosis. And now I would have had my bone density. April is my appointment month for like the semi-annual, and everything had to be canceled. And so if we gotta get out of this place, remember that song? Yeah. And so I'll have to reschedule everything. I'm sure I'm not alone, right? I'm sure all of you were going, yep, I need to do that. My cleaning, my teeth cleaning, my skin doctor, my bone density, my mammogram, my whatever, what have you, right? But I am looking forward to my bone density, because I've been doing carnivore for 9 or 10 months, and I was doing low carb, or I was doing keto, meat heavy before that. So hopefully in the 2 years, plus doing the rebounder, I'm hoping I've built up some stuff that was on its way out, out, out. So I've got my cuppa. If you're like me, you've watched a lot of guilty pleasure TV, listened to a lot of videos, listened to the radio. Maybe you've gone for walks and done gardening. There's nothing like dirt therapy for a lot of people. They just love digging and planting some nice things for spring and summer. And Greg does all of that. So I don't really have any urge to be out there. I like to sit in my lawn chair. Greg redid the driveway with the cobblestone pavers and all of that. So that's looking nice. And so I just continue to do my carnivore way of eating. And oh, by the way, I'm Sarah, and this is my carnivore channel, but we also talk about keto as well, because a lot of people still do keto and get a lot of benefits from that and enjoy it and don't have the consequences, ramifications, gastrointestinal things that happen to me and a lot of other people. And so it's kind of great. And so I do this here. This is a strict and structured and disciplined channel. So if you're coming here to see what my next cheat meal or my last keto treat was, you've turned into the wrong station, baby. I kind of don't take my health for granted anymore, and which happens to a lot of us that get older and start getting some of those things that come with older age. I don't want a shoebox of meds if I can avoid it. And so I just want to stay healthy. I want to not contract any diseases. I hear from a lot of people, especially, I watched a great interview with Paul Saladino. So it's on his channel, with Kate Shanahan. And she's the MD for the Lakers. And she is a no-nonsense kind of gal. And she thinks that seed oils are a huge part of who catches the virus. And I've listened to other MDs that have said sugar is also something the virus likes. So if you've become carnivore or stricter keto, and you don't have sugar, you don't have grains, you don't have seed oils, well, the virus might not like you. And so you may have been spared. I'm hoping that with mine, it's funny, I've often talked when I was doing the Uber and the Lyft, and I will as soon as they lift the ban. When I was doing it, I would pick up these workers for these stores, and that's all I would smell is the seed oils. That just permeates the work clothes. And I had that when I worked in restaurants too. And of course, I wouldn't have known a seed oil from a non-seed oil back then. I was, into food and what tasted good. That was what tasted good and junky and sugary. I worked in a pizza place, and they often said to me, "Don't you get tired of working here?" And it's like, no, I never get sick of pizzas and grinders. They called them grinders at that place, but subs, hoagies. No, I never got sick of eating pizzas. We always came up with new combos. It was great. And so, yeah, that's funny, because I made my pizza crust for my pizza for later on today. And it is made with mozzarella. It is made with cream cheese, and it has 1 egg, and it's my crust, and it's delicious. And so on that, I will put probably less than 2 tablespoons of Rao's pizza sauce over the whole thing. And then I put that provolone mozzarella mixture I like, some pepperoni, and some burger from the butchery. And Oh, after I fell, Greg had to go to the butchery to get um, his rolls and our burger because it was messy burger night. And oh, they loved meeting him because they've only heard of him, of course. And it's like, oh, you're Sarah's husband? Oh, that's so cute. And of course, they speak mostly Portuguese. So he said they didn't have to say much. So good place for him to go because he's not a big talker anyway. So, yeah. And we've been enjoying those flap steaks where they roll the flap meat. I don't know what cut it is, but it's got enough fat in it to makes me think that this is good. And they roll it, then they cut it into these like 4 pinwheeled sort of steaks, and I tie them up with this cotton twine, cook them on the big green egg. It's just a nice variation. I haven't had pork country ribs in a while, but I'm thinking of those. Anyway, so life goes on, and I continue to eat carnivore. I don't feel fat today. You know, that moment has passed, like I said. It's just funny how that happens. And I will make my big trip out in the rain to go replace that blender. Swing by the post office to mail a couple of Greg's pieces, take the tax bill to the town hall and put it in their little mailbox. And that is my big excitement for the day. And you thought life could be boring on Cape Cod in the spring. Hey, next time we talk, it could be May. May. Do you believe it? I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for watching. Don't go to the dark side of those foods. You don't want that quarantine 15. Boy, and so, oh, Tanya was asking about my SmackDown. And I guess she never met my SmackDown. Amy from Ketolicious made this for me. Way back when we did like a box, there was maybe 10 of us or so, and we drew numbers or names and exchanged some goodies. And her box was so creative and inventive. I'm sure there's no surprise there because she seems like such an artiste. And she made me this for my SmackDowns. And all of you have been so good lately that I haven't had to pull it out. Isn't that great? We don't like SmackDowns anyway. We know when we do something that's not in our program, right? So stay strong, stay committed to your program. There's nothing like going to bed abstinent and waking up the next day with another day to add to the abstinent wave. Isn't it great? I love it. Thanks for being here. I'll see you the next time, my little pickle snowflakes, turtles, no matter what club members, and of course my favorite, Goldilocks. Thanks so much for being here. Love you all. Bye-bye for now.